Have you ever been scrolling through your social media feed and just stopped, wondering why a certain ad just works? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on one of those. We're going to dissect this seemingly simple ad for a Saree, and you'll see all the sophisticated marketing tricks hidden right there in plain sight. So, let's dive in. So the ad kicks off with this line, "Elegance that tells your story." Now hold on, that's a really interesting claim, isn't it? I mean, how can a piece of fabric, a Saree, tell your story? See, this isn't just a sales pitch, it's an invitation. They're inviting you into a narrative. And that right there is our first clue that this ad is selling something much, much bigger than just a piece of clothing.
You know how it is? You're in that infinite scroll on your phone. So the very first challenge for any ad is just to make you pause. It is the most critical step, and it is all about crafting that perfect hook. So how does this ad pull it off?
Check out these opening lines. They don't start with the price or the type of silk. Nope. Instead, they focus on an outcome, right? An aspiration. Telling your story promises that this is going to be meaningful to you. And turning heads, well, that promises you'll be noticed. The ad is selling a feeling, the result of wearing the Saree before it even gets to the product itself. Pretty smart.
Okay, so they've got your attention. Now what? The next move is to build some real interest. And they do this brilliantly by walking this fine line between two very different worlds, the traditional and the modern. It all starts with the product's foundation.
And that foundation is Kanjivaram silk. Now, this isn't just a technical spec, you know? This name carries some serious weight. It instantly signals authenticity, cultural heritage, and of course, premium quality. It grounds the entire product in this rich, respected tradition.
And here's where it gets really interesting. Look how they masterfully pair that tradition with modern needs. On one side, you have Kanjivaram silk, classic style, but on the other, it's described as lightweight, vibrant, and, here's the key word for today's world, Instagram-worthy. It's a timeless product, packaged perfectly for a contemporary life.
So the ad's hooked you. It's built up your interest. What's the next step? Well, now it's about creating this powerful sense of desire by making you feel like this product was made specifically for you. Let's see how they do that.
This is where the strategy gets really clever. The ad doesn't just describe the Saree, it describes the person wearing it. It paints these vivid pictures of three totally different identities. And by doing this, a potential customer doesn't just see a product, they see a version of themselves. This is so powerful because we all kind of curate our own identities online, right? It's not just buy this Saree, it's become this person. Okay, at this point, the customer is definitely interested, maybe even feeling a personal connection. So the final and maybe most important piece of the puzzle is turning that feeling into an actual action. How does this ad get someone to go from a passive like to an active purchase?
The answer is actually pretty simple. You don't give them just one option. You give them several super easy pathways. As you can see, the ad provides 3 distinct calls to action, and that's because it gets that different customers are at totally different stages in their decision-making.
The key here is that each of these commands serves a different goal. For the person who is ready to buy right now, there's a direct line, DM/WhatsApp. For someone who's curious but not quite ready to commit, there's a really low-pressure invitation, swipe to explore. And for those who just like the style but aren't ready for either, there's a simple way to stay connected. Follow us. It covers all the bases.
And let's just focus on that WhatsApp number for a second. Giving a direct line for messaging is a huge strategy in social commerce today. Why? Because it removes all the friction of trying to navigate a website. It makes the whole thing feel personal and immediate, like you're just chatting with a person, not a faceless brand.
So when you put it all together, you've got the aspirational hook, the targeted customer profiles, those crystal clear calls to action, a really powerful strategy emerges. This ad isn't just selling a Kanjivaram silk Saree. It's selling elegance, it's selling tradition, it's selling modernity, it's selling a specific identity that the customer can literally step into.
And that really brings us to our final takeaway. We've seen exactly how this ad works by selling an identity, and that's a super powerful lens to look through. So the next time you're scrolling and an ad catches your eye, just ask yourself, what are they really selling me? Or better yet, who are they telling me I can become?